Hey guys, so thank you so much for stopping by. In previous videos in regards to my purses or Louis Vuitton items, there have been people that stated that they couldn't really see the items, and so voila. So this is my Louis Vuitton, Speedy Bandouliere or Speedy B, in the size 30, and this is in the monogram print. And the reason that it looks really perfectly formed is because I have the organizer in here and it is stuffed. So this is my second year review, and I also got these two around the same time, or I might have gotten them all at the same time. I'm not really sure. This is the Victorine wallet with the pivot lining. Look how beautiful that is. I know there's a lot of videos in regards to rose ballerine, but I never really wanted to do that because it's a light color and it can get dirty quick. And I noticed that that was more popular with YouTubers for whatever reason, but this was not for whatever reason. Yes, the baby pink, the baby pink is incredibly beautiful. However, it's just not for me. And the front is also the same color as the lining. And this is also in the monogram canvas print. I have the mini pochettes. This is again in the monogram print. And I actually have like just receipts and receipts and receipts. And I should probably clean this out. Oh, and coupons. So, if you have been watching some of my different reviews, if I don't use my purse and if it does fit here in the background, I usually put it in there. I have bigger Louis Vuitton bags that cannot fit. I also have, let me just move my chair. I also have a lot of planner stuff in there. I have Happy Planner and Louis Vuitton planners. Oh, you can't see it from there. But I am a planner girl, and that is my washi container. Yes. So anyway, in the past year, I haven't really been reaching out to this particular bag. It's because being a new mom, I just kind of really realized that this is a lot smaller for me right now. And this is what it looks like inside. So that's why I haven't really been reaching for it. I really do love this bag, and I have been really on the fence and contemplating and being back and forth in getting the 35 and or 45 Bandouliere or B in the monogram as well. I really am not very interested in the damier bien. I really am a mono girl, so I would prefer it in the 35 and the same. You know, I have seen it in store. It's just in person. It's just that the store closest to me are really far, and as much as possible, I mean, I don't really go there all the time, and so I have noticed that the 35 is a lot bigger than this. I actually have thought of actually getting the 25. I have the 30, the 35, and the 40. All in the Bandouliere, and that's why I only want to stick to mono, because only the mono has the 40. Sad as it's sad. It's sad to even say that. So I'll just kind of model this real quick for you guys. So usually when I wear this, I prefer the mono to be in the front right here. There have been times that I have made this longer, but this is a good length for me, because for this particular length, I usually keep it like this. I don't really do crossbody, and that's what it looks like right there. It is, a lot of people have said they don't like the Speedy Bandouliere because it looks like a luggage to them, like a duffel bag. That never really bothered me. To me, I love the fact that it does look like a duffel bag, but it is in a purse size. So you just gotta be like, other people don't really like the Bandouliere version due to the fact that it looks like a duffel bag with a strap. I love it because it does look like a duffel bag with a strap. It's weird because a lot of people also said they prefer the classic because it looks more like a purse than a duffel bag, which is very strange because duffel bags also come without a long strap as well. So I find that a little bizarre, but to each his own. So that's how I usually wear it. And sometimes when I'm in a rush, I usually just put like a purse decor in the front, just so it's easier for me when I grab my bag. I know where I want it to face. And the reason for that is how I organize the inside. Now the inside of the bag, I would probably put certain things in this area or in this area in the back, which it's just easier for me to navigate, and that is how I use that bag. Okay, so I'm sorry about that. I haven't really been using that. Due to current events, which I will have another video. I know I've said it multiple times, but I will. I haven't really been using my Victorine wallet. The reason for that is I'm not really a big compact wallet kind of girl, but I did want this. There was just a particular year that I wanted everything compact. I wanted, you know, there was just something like that. And in the future, I probably will gravitate towards that. But in the past year, I probably use this maybe less than 10 times. It is still in really perfect condition. There haven't been any issues, nothing at all. The zipper is still very smooth and beautiful. There's no issues in there. I haven't had any issues in the lining, the leather. I haven't had any issues in the canvas. People always complain in the fact that they have the button. They claim that Louis Vuitton, the Louis Vuitton quality has diminished throughout the years. I believe it's either you got really a bad one, or the way you use it too. Just because it's a Louis Vuitton doesn't mean it's bulletproof, ladies and gents. So, I don't really baby this, and there is already a scratch right there. I don't really baby this, and there's a scratch. Other people, it literally chipped off, which, you know, you can get it like fixed at Louis Vuitton. The glazing is still perfect, and if you're new to Louis Vuitton, you don't know certain terms. Glazing just means like on the edges, they like to put like this dark brown or black looking kind of melted rubber, it looks like, on the top, and that helps prevent from the seams really fraying. So that is still really perfect. I don't have any issues with this, and again, I haven't really used this very much for whatever reason. I think it's more of the trifold situation. I don't know what it is, and I love this wallet, by the way, and I love my SOGs, but for this, I just haven't gravitated towards it in the past year. Being a busy mom, it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. I'm just saying that's my life now. This is my mini pouch, or the mini pochette, and I just got a lot of stuff in here. And this is probably my most favorite SOG because it's just a beautiful size. I just love it. The leather has patinaed a little bit, but because I don't really use, my lifestyle has significantly changed. If it was like 5, 6, 7 years ago, I would probably just take this to like clubbing or something, but now, my life has changed. Yeah, my life has changed. So this is really good for like if you want to go quick to the store, you don't want to bring a lot. I'm a part of a lot of Louis Vuitton groups, and there have been a lot of issues in regards to the key holders, which I used to have the key holders before, and I just sold them or gave them or whatever. I don't own them anymore, and that is because of the fact that it really does take a beating really quickly, and the glazing does peel off fairly quickly. And these are in like different years, different models and stuff like that, and I just never really liked it. I have noticed that if you have really a lot of keys, the mini pochette really can fit all your keys in, no problem. I use my key, I put my key with my clay right now. I really love my clay. And before, I think in one of my other videos, I have mentioned that I just put like earphones or change in my clay. Like, I don't really use it, you know, and now I find something to use it. And that's the reason why I love collecting like Louis Vuitton and SLGs and their purses, because just because today you're not interested in it, or like for me anyway, it doesn't mean in 5 months or in a year or in like a year and a half from now that I won't gravitate towards that and I'd be obsessed with it for that length of time. That's just how I am. That's who I am. Everybody's different. Some people might not be like that, but what I've noticed, if you are a purse girl, especially a Louis girl, that will happen. It's just, you know, you want a little bit of change, but not too much change. So from what I've noticed, there's some discoloration from my Louis Vuitton, and this is from the rubbing over here on the gold hardware over here, and it has stained my leather. Does it bother me? No. When it first happened, yes, it did really bother me, but so now it just really means I need to polish them, because it just kind of looks like right here, it just looks a little bit tarnished. There's some green on the corner, I mean on the sides of the metal. Can you see that? There's some, because of the light, sorry. So what I have noticed, you just got to pay attention with that part. To me, this just looks like my bag now, because it's 2 years old. I have very much enjoyed using this bag every single time I've used it. This is definitely for me, more of a casual bag, to be quite honest. Like when I am wearing this, I don't feel, I mean, yes, it is Louis Vuitton, but I don't feel, because of the design of it, I feel it's the most casual bag that I have. It's just not very flashy looking for me, if that makes any sense. I know people are going to be like, it's a Louis Vuitton, it's going to look flashy because of the Louis Vuitton. To me, just the design of it, it looks very, very casual. But because it's Louis Vuitton, it also can be really flashy and classic and just beautiful. So that's why I really, really love the Speedy B. I love the mono anyway. So, questions now. Was it worth it to get the Louis Vuitton Victorine wallet? For right now, I'm probably going to say half yes, half no. Half yes, because I don't know down the line that I'll probably use this. I remember last year that I used this every day for a really long time. Every single time I wanted to downsize, I always used this one. That's what I can say. However, for right now, my lifestyle is different, and having to go through the card slots that are very few, which I need more card slots because I'm also bringing in my son's information. I need the extra slots, and I don't know. I'm just really loving my Sarah right now. Is it worth it to get the mini pochette? Yes, 100%. I haven't really been using my mini pochette on a daily basis, but yes, it is very, very worth it to me. I actually would love if I just actually went to the Louis Vuitton website last night, because I'm thinking of getting other stuff. What I would really, really love is everything is the same except for the leather. I don't really like the other prints that they have. That is like an extra $50, I think, or an extra $100. I don't really like that. I just like the classic look. But the only thing that I would probably request, and hopefully they do listen, is that they change the color of this. Like it can be the same color, you know, like the black treated leather, pebbled leather, or they also have it in violet or purple, or in pink, or in blue, or in green, or in other colors and stuff like that, like in pivot or whatever. I would love that on the leather, and I would probably get a few more and just get, you know, a few mini pochettes, but different leather. And I did really contemplate last night. I'm like, well, I have this one. I really love it. Maybe I should get another one, the same one, because you can still tell the difference due to the fact that this has already been worn and it's 2 years with me. And if I did buy a new mini pochette, this would be kind of a paler looking leather. And I kind of thought, if they never really do what I would really hope that they would, and hopefully it will be the same price, just treated leather, I might get a mini pochette every few years. Just so I always have a mini pochette, you know what I mean? And it's just so versatile and how to use it. And I really, really love that. I love the compact size. It fits in every single bag that I have. And I just love it. I just really love it. So yes, this is worth it for me. The Speedy B30 in the mono, is it worth it? Yes. Would I have gotten this in the DE, which is a damier bean? No. Would I have gotten this in the DE, which is a damier azur? I did get it into damier azur before. I had to give it away or sell it. I forgot what I did with it. I just didn't like it. It just wasn't for me. But also at the time, they didn't have the Bandouliere yet, so that was also another problem. But I was having a problem with the canvas, because if you do own a damier azur, which would be the checkered white and blue, azur is blue, but it looks kind of grayish. The white is always going to tarnish, and it's going to turn yellow due to time, oxygen exposure, sunlight exposure, and I don't really like that. I don't mind the patina on the leather, but I do mind the patina on the canvas. I don't like that. I love that this is adjustable, and I could do it as a shoulder, and I could do it as a crossbody. I love that. I love that this is basically like 4 bags in one. It could just be a top handle bag, and I have done that before. I would even do it this way. It can be a shoulder bag. It can be a crossbody bag. And what would be the 4th one? It could be a casual bag. It could also be a fancy bag. So I would love that. I have tried using this without my organizer in there. I'm a type of person that I like where things are, and because of the shape of the bag, and there is really nothing in there, like, it's really hard to navigate if you are wanting to find something really quick. So I always have an organizer with this. And what I'm planning to do, if or whenever I do get a 35 or a 40, I would probably get the organizer first, just because I don't want it to be, I have the bag and I'm waiting for the organizer and I can't use the bag. That's the part I really don't like. So I prefer to get the organizer first and then the bag. And it's been 2 years. The gold hardware is still good on the mini poche. But you have to think, the mini pochette I don't really use as is like this, or I haven't yet. So there's not a lot of exposure out and about versus the bag, you know. I have used this in rain. I have used this in snow, rain, sunshine, all that. And if you guys want to know what I do to protect the leather so there's no like crazy stains on there, all the links are down below. I have been using those products for years, and I even put them in anything that has untreated leather or vachetta or vaquetta leather, due to the fact that I don't even want like a little bit of stain that it could possibly happen. I know this happened here and that's okay for me now, but man, if I got this, you know, like a month ago and this already happened, I would freak. But it's been 2 years, guys, so I'm not really like that, you know, affected by it anymore, and it has become like a part of character in my bag. It has become like personally my bag, so I really, really love all the discoloration now. And as you can see, it is just so incredibly beautiful, and this is 2 years old. So if you enjoy my video, which I hope that you do, please hit the like button down below, as well as the subscribe button and the bell so you're notified every single time I do upload a new video if you haven't yet. And of course, if you want to chit chat about it, if I didn't really emphasize or provide information, particular things you have questions about, please let me know down below. I love helping everybody, answering any questions in regards to my experience and sharing every single part of that. Thanks guys, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.